The power of the written word is undeniable. From novels to screenplays, the written word has the ability to transport us into direct worlds and tell stories that we may never have heard of otherwise. But what happens when the writers themselves are silenced? The writers' strike of 2007 to 2008 was a labor dispute that affected the entire entertainment industry. Writers from film and television demanded higher pay, fair compensation for online streaming, and more creative control over their work. The strike lasted for 100 days and brought the industry to a standstill. One of the most significant impacts of the strike was the lack of fresh content on television. Many shows went off the air or had shortened seasons, leaving audiences craving new episodes. But the strike wasn't just about money or creative control. It was about the value of the written word and the people who bring those words to life. It was about the idea that writers should be fairly compensated for their work, which serves as the foundation of the entire entertainment industry. The writers' strike forced the industry to reevaluate its priorities and value the contributions of writers. In the end, it was a victory for those who write the stories we love. But here we are again, you guys, back in 2023 with the potential of another writer strike. We have a lot of Ruthless cast members that are SAG-AFTRA and are absolutely involved in this writer strike. Even Joan, also known as Nadege August, is a president of what is the Screenwriters Actors Guild. So therefore, you guys, there is a lot for us to learn and to understand why our favorite actors are out there on the line and what this strike is about. I've included a couple of our favorites that will tell you
changing
in
right
their
now
words
before our eyes.
Why?
Because the writers are currently striking, and in
guys,
about a
stay
month,
tuned,
the
and I'll
actors
be
will be
right
striking too. I am an actress, so I'll speak on the Screen Actors Guild. Screen Actors Guild is a union for actors and performers alike. What the actors are facing at this moment, and also writers, we are at war with AI. This is one of the reasons why we're striking, but it's a very important reason. About every 3 years, the Screen Actors Guild contract is up for renegotiation. So we're in that period right now. AI is rapidly taking over every industry, including ours. So what does that mean? Soon they can use actors' likeness and create films by using artificial intelligence. They're already doing it with the scripts. They're already doing it with writers. And so this is a big reason why the two of us are striking, along with other reasons like residual payments with streaming and a number of other things. As far as actors, it is our self-tape auditions, the demand, and how they are structured. The Screen Actors Guild just asked us to vote whether or not they are able to strike on our behalf if the contract negotiations are not met. It is highly likely that everyone will agree, because if we do not negotiate AI right now, in 3 years' time, who knows what will have been done by that point. So TV is about to really change. Some of TV has already been halted. A lot of your favorite shows have already been halted because writers cannot pick up their pens because they're currently striking. This is week 3 now. So people hear about it, but I don't think people realize how big this is in the film industry. It is about to be changed. This is one of the monumental times in film history, because not only are the writers striking, the actors striking, the Directors Guild may be striking soon. And if there's AI, we lose jobs. There's no need for directors, there's no need for actors, no need for writers, no need for anybody who's on set, the crew. And basically you're just going to be watching computer generated art, and who cares to do that? We'll just watch cartoons and those type of films. So we may need y'all on the picket lines, because by middle of June, after June 7th, if the contracts are not met, we will be out there with picket lines, and we cannot act the moment the strike has started. Any actor who is in the Screen Actors Guild, which is a union that makes up everything pretty much that you see on TV that is scripted. So if you care anything about the art of acting, about the art of storytelling, about the art of becoming a completely other character than what you are, then we need your support because it's about to be a wild, wild ride. I don't know if you guys...
So, to reiterate what Liza stated, you guys, AI possesses a large risk to the future of screenwriting. Aside from studios wanting to replace writers with AI, writers could have their work infringed upon, as all currently cannot distinguish between copyrighted material and free material. Now, I know you guys have heard where rappers are coming back from the dead to be able to rap. Well, this is, and to give concerts and all of that. Well, this is done through AI. That's just one example. And there are also apps out there that you can literally punch in a few keywords and you can write a whole story off of a few keywords. With that being said, writers are on average getting paid less than a decade ago. 4 times the decline, 23% after inflation, regardless of experience. And writers' rooms are getting smaller with fewer episodes. So the residuals look something like this. Networks are receiving 3 times the amount, as opposed to streaming, they're only getting one time of that amount. So writers who were once earning $100 or $1,000 in residuals are now only earning less than $100. Crazy, you guys, right? So how can we help? How we can support the strike is, as of this post, which was dated May 22nd, the Writers Guild of America is not asking for a boycott of streaming services. However, they are asking for us to, 1, follow at WGA East and at WGA West on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Number 2, if you live in an area that's actively picketing, feel free to join. And number 3, donate to the Entertainment Community Fund. All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl, Tika Deshawn. This is literally a public service announcement because we as YouTubers, we get our material from the writers and from the actors. So if they go on a full-blown strike, no one is going to be acting. And a lot of our favorite shows won't be seen for months, and months after that, or even years, okay? All right, you guys. So let's just make sure that we do our part, okay? And I'll make sure that I include in the comments or in the description all of these Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages that we need to go and follow, okay? All right, y'all. That's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping in. And you already know, stay ruthless.